this character go more and more defensive as of late, relying on those projectiles as well as just the floatiness of this character to basically incite the opponents to approach with aerials, which tends not to work out for them. That get-up attack, wow. Wow, that get-up attack. All right, we have pseudo nukes. Not quite the carry them all the way across stage, not quite the why do nukes, but more than enough damage to go ahead and knock this revenge away. Yeah, none of that, none of the thunder. Not at point blank range at the very least right there. Got another revenge, but using it up in the nair into the dash attack. So again, solid damage in that spot. And we get, again, the lead swapping to Relwood immediately. Using the nair in between the neutral air. Interesting option. Gets the down tilt in the nair of his own, so that is a stock gone on Relwood's side. Looking relatively healthy here at 90. Sora not a character that is like going to kill off of a straight hit at that percent, though can drag you off stage and like there's some nuke nonsense that he can do too. Incin still not dying, good God. Finally clearing it up with that back here, though. That was a rough stock for Moeru. It just felt like he didn't get a ton of those strong hits that he needed. Like, Rel would let himself get, like, smacked around by, like, weak hit or max hitboxes of those nairs, but nothing really meaty for Moeru. And I feel like this is a character that, more than any other in Smash, relies on those meaty moves to set up the rest of his kit. There's another one of those like Roy-esque sword characters that doesn't actually necessarily want to zone you out with the tip of this blade. Instead might want to go ahead and hit with the mid part of it because that combo is significantly better. Max range of the Alolan Whip, and that is easily dead. One of those spots where this is a character who in Sora, whose weight is not the advantageous part of his kit. Good job dropping shield right there, too, because that neutral B is kind of like a tech check. If you allow it to just tap your shield like with every single hit, I think it's a guaranteed shield break on the cast. Maybe like Bowser survives, but yeah, that is not a move that you want to mess around with. That time, ever so slightly optimistic was Relwood on the spacing there, and Moeru doing a good job of punishing appropriately with that forward smash. Ah, the dash grab. I like that from Rel. I think that was the right option. He reacted to the roll, but just a little bit too slow. That's one of those where people forget that Incin's actual throws kill, too. People used to dying off the side there with that nonsense from the side B. That's, you forget that back throw, one of the better ones in the game. Doesn't necessarily need revenge to clean that stock off. Oh, I think you could have gotten a dash attack in between those lightnings. Instead, just a trade there and not ready with the DI was Moeru. No character swaps here. Yeah, I can definitely see that both these players are most likely going to commit to the bit here. We've seen Relwood counterpick quite a bit. The dude has like 7 characters, including Hero, Game & Watch, Wario. But when Incin's cooking like this like he has been this evening, why swap? Why change what works? Again, just ever so slightly off with the spacing of that Alolan Whip, and I think we might be dead here. I think he does not have a double jump. Yeah, So that is a very good hitbox for Sora. I feel like if I'm Incin, I'm keeping my double jump as much as I can because it hits so far off stage, so what can you actually do in those spots? This should take care of revenge. Oh, didn't actually get the 17, but doesn't matter. The next string will do so. That is something you don't see every day. You never see that character really die from the recovery that frequently. It's definitely an unfortunate spot from Moeru's, but still has a fairly solid lead here against Rel. They're not going to clean the stock off again, and this is props to both players. It feels as though when you're in these kind of positions, it's really easy to start tossing out just random nonsense. But so far, like other than that tech club, both players have been really conservative in their game plans, and I think that that's the way to go in this matchup. Like if I'm playing as Rel, I'm not really tossing out these crazy lowland whips. I'm basically just waiting and giving what Moeru's going to give me. And if I'm Moeru, well, if I'm them, I am terrified. First of all. Okay, no, Relwood. That is just absolutely not. Dude tried for like down throw into friggin' down air at 0%. How dare you? Triplet of the Thunder is solid damage here, but again, Rel has just seemed to be in the driver's seat, pinning this carry. Okay, when both players share one brain cell, both of them at the exact same time is like, I must counter now. Little did they know, this should, no way. Yeah, solid like 40 damage, but that's not killing. I saw Rel like get up in his chair. I'm like, no way, this man actually thinks that and there's a conceivable universe where this kills. 40 damage perhaps, but not a stock for that percent. Great neutral air dodge from Rel, too, to get out of disadvantage in that spot. That's one of those where if you try directional air dodge, Moeru's just going to forward smash and kill you. Scramble situation here. This is exactly what I'd be doing if I'm Sora. This is the perfect game plan. You fade back. Oh, my. No way. That the explosive hitbox actually got that stock. Nuts. That just goes to show the weight of Sora in these spots. Like you know that the character's light, but then you just see him die to just nonsense like that. What's next? Are we gonna see friggin' like the up tilt kill? All right, sticking with the characters, no change here in the potentially decisive game 3 here as Relwood looking to punch ticket into winners finals up against Pink Fresh, who knocked him out. So this is perhaps a little bit of a chip on his shoulders. He wants that run back. It was a relatively close, it was a close 3-0, we'll put it that way. Trying for the haymaker already was Rel with that down air, but not quite connecting. Moeru pinned to the corner there. Forward air not going to claim the stock. Did not get the strong hitbox, it looked like. Does get the revenge. I'm surprised Rel didn't just pull the trigger right there. That was definitely a spot where if they get hit behind you and they're forced into a tech situation, you can usually punish the lag of the air dodge with that nair. I've seen a lot of like 6 a.m. gets that all the time, as does, of course, Skyjay. Free revenge. Thank you for the ability to deal like 70 damage there instantly. Clanked with the arms yet again. So instead we just get a 25% dash attack, which leads to a tech chase situation, which does 60 damage off of one revenge attack in a neutral interaction. Brutal. this is how you lose sets, just those one little moments where Incin is able to just turn up the heat. Good God, I didn't agree with that down throw at first, but I mean, I guess Relwood had other plans. Moeru, they do get the kill right there with that aerial finally. But at 177, you have to wonder if it was like too little too late. Again, just using that Thunder a little bit too errantly, giving Incin the tools he needs to put your stock away expeditiously. Oh, we both whiffed though. Is that a tech situation? That is a brutal tech situation itself. Thunder actually ticks me off because I never know when it's going to go under the platform or not. It's something where you have to react to it super, super quickly, and I'm old and slow. So I can only imagine what Relwood feels right there. Good mix-up right there with the up B instead of the side B, tossing Rel off stage as Moeru has the opportunity to go ahead and get the kill right here, but just goes for the safe projectile play and does not manage to get the proper hitbox to lead to that grab. And now Rel's just swinging wild there. That up smash, a little bit optimistic. I don't even think that killed 72 without rage. Or excuse me, without revenge. This is a dangerous position right here for Moeru. They can't really afford. Okay, not going for the back throw. I was actually I was curious if Rel was going to go for the back throw just to force him off stage. Instead, takes the down throw just to do solid damage and force him all the way across the stage here and set up another edge trap at the other edge. Please just don't get forced off stage and die at 0 there. That's a true combo. Every now and then, Revenge blesses you not only with a powered up blow, but with a full stop. Valiant effort from Moeru. They were definitely playing their heart out right there, but unable to stop the tide that is Relwood's return to losers finals to fight off against Pink Fresh, who got that 3-0 with Wolf early on. My apologies for the slight silence there. I'm starting to lose my voice. Long evening casting. I had a very busy week to patchwork on last week, so I didn't get a chance to make it. I basically got back Monday at 2 a.m., and now I'm going to be here until 2 a.m.